This is the thing. Who you choose to hang around with, who you choose to have in your posse, is exactly who you become. Choose your posse wisely. I'm here to tell you that putting yourself first is not selfish, it's revolutionary. Welcome to the Woman Warrior Podcast, empowering women to light their lives on fire through Ayurveda, yoga, spirituality, and fitness.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Satyavani, and I'm here along with my partner, Prajna, and we want to welcome you to the Trainerize app, our branded app. This app has two beautiful functions that we want to share with you to get your health moving in a woman warrior direction.
So the first component is the fitness workout side, which is fabulous. With this app, trainers can give you a personalized experience based on your fitness goals, our Dosha assessment, and fitness level. The app has phenomenal access to videos for each exercise so that there is very little confusion. There's also messaging capabilities so that trainers can continually keep in contact with you as you move further into your fitness journey.
The second component is the nutrition piece, because you cannot out-train a bad diet. After the initial assessment is taken, trainers can align your doshic diet to your specific exercise regimen, which means that eating more of what you need and less of what you don't. The recipes are then posted in the app where you can choose meals based on time, ingredients, and taste. And you can always refresh the menu if needed because you prefer something different.
So with these two components, along with our Ayurvedic assessment, we'll give you a unique and individualized experience that you most likely cannot find anywhere else.
I would agree with that. Mm-hmm. By using our personalized app, you'll gain knowledge of what your body needs and be on the road to becoming your best and brightest self. Welcome to our app. Jai Bhagwan, Woman Warriors, and welcome to the Woman Warrior Podcast. I have the pleasure of being your host, Dr. Satyavani, and everybody's, the world-renowned favorite co-host.
I have the pleasure of being your co-host, Prajna.
Love it. We are so happy that you are back this week, as always. We have our continued journey this year through the yamas and the niyamas, and we are up to the niyamas. So if you haven't hit the yamas with us, rewind back on the podcast and look at those 5. But doesn't mean that you can't listen today, because there is always something to learn. We are continuing with Santosha, or contentment, today. And last time we spoke a little bit about what Santosha is and the orientation around it, et cetera. And then today we are going to talk a little bit about what could be some challenges around when we receive or we get to the level of contentment, and what distractions might be trying to pull us off course a little bit to create some awareness around that. Mm-hmm. And the amazing research that is done by you gives us some fun things to talk about today. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
It is the middle of the summer. Every time we get to this part of the summer, I always think about how you're not going back to school.
Yes.
Isn't that so lovely?
It's so exciting.
What would you normally be like? Speaking of contentment, what would you normally be like at this time of year when you were going back to teaching?
I would have gotten all my major tasks done.
Okay.
So washing the windows, staining the deck, doing all the garden things. Right now, I'd probably be pretty frazzled with garden stuff starting to come in. This year, not so much, because it's been not only pest-ridden, it's my garden, but also now heat. Yeah, damaged. So there's that.
Is anything happening back there?
No? Oh, yeah. There's things happening.
Okay.
So
it's not like everything is ruined.
No.
Okay.
No.
What are the main things that got hit?
My potatoes got hit pretty bad. I don't know
sad
if
face.
potatoes bugs were really bad this year, but they're all like leaves are eaten, and what else? Beans are coming up pretty well. Cucumbers are looking really dry, so I gotta hit them with water every year. I do have some blueberries coming in, which is nice, exciting.
Are they in the front, or is it just the raspberries?
They're in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, raspberries are in the front. Raspberries, first harvest never does really well, but the second harvest does better. What else got hit hard? Potatoes were the worst. My plum tree
Oh,
and peach trees are done.
Yeah.
They're
got
just not going to have a good
nothing.
year.
Yeah.
Just that late frost or freeze. So, yeah, just not as much to do, I guess, thankfully. But normally I'd be, stressing about all the peaches that I have to pick, and it was like an every other evening event.
oh yeah. What
But
about
lettuce has now pretty much bolted and gone to seed. So
Okay.
now it's not very good.
Okay.
It doesn't taste good.
Okay.
It gets really tall and then it seeds and then
It's done.
it's pretty much done.
Does it come back or no?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got lettuce popping up out in my gravel like from last year because I just let it reseed and I'm like, hey, wherever it pops up, great. Because it'll pop back up in the fall. So that's cool if it lands somewhere that's, it wants to grow.
Nice.
What else? Nervous system would be finally kind of back to normal.
Mhm.
And then I have to start stressing about the next year. And because, I'd only have about 4 weeks left before I had to go back.
Yeah.
And
Seems like the summer is so short for teachers.
by 4th of July, you're like halfway over. It's very stressful.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, I hated 4th of July.
Oh,
I mean, I don't like it anyway, but
right.
when I was a teacher, I was like, oh, man,
I know.
it's already the 4th of July.
Yeah. It's going to be Christmas in like 5 hours.
Yeah. So I'm really happy that I don't have to do that anymore.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah. And then when I think about what we're going to be doing at the end of August, I'm
Right.
like, there's no way I could have done that.
No,
No.
you could not have.
My life was over when teaching started. Like, life is over. You go to work at 7 a.m., you come home at 4.
Oh,
That's your life. It's Groundhog Day.
for so many days.
Yeah, it's bad.
This is your second summer. Oh,
Second real summer. Yeah.
any regrets?
No,
Good. Good.
not at all.
Not one. Lovely.
Not a one.
Love it. Now you have some announcements for us.
I do.
Okay, let's hook it up.
Per usual, we've got the GLP-1 program
Yes, we
that
do.
is up and running, so ready to go. So we've got the 3 tiers there. We've got, if you want to lose under 50 pounds, 50 to 100 or over 100 pounds, we have the program for you.
Mm-hmm.
And it is all natural. It's using your body's natural ability to produce GLP-1
Yep.
and using Ayurvedic herbs and spices and food and exercise to naturally allow your body to shed the weight.
It is lifestyle oriented.
Yes.
Yes.
And as we talked about this weekend,
Yes.
it's amazing how simple that sounds.
Yes.
Just change your lifestyle. And so many people are like,
I won't.
double middle finger to the lifestyle. Just give me a drug.
You know, it's funny. I actually got a text from a former client today
Mm-hmm.
who sent me an update on their in-body scan
Mm.
and was like, talk me off a ledge, and everything was actually, pretty darn good, honestly, which, everything was moving in the right direction except for the weight. And the person got really tied up on the weight. And I just said, look, you know what to do. And I think a lot of the issue is people want something that is added on to their dysfunctional life.
Something for nothing.
I ain't saying that, but yes, but I'm saying that.
I want something, but I don't want to put the work in.
Right.
I just want something.
Well, and they don't understand that this is a whole lifestyle change, because obviously what you have been doing is not working.
Yeah.
Or it worked for a certain period of time, especially when you're first getting started, but it's not working anymore. And so you have to make a lifestyle shift. And the resistance around that is unbelievable. Well, I just want to tack this on, why can't I just, think about my diet when I come home at 5 o'clock and eat like shit all day?
Mhm.
And, oh, but I work out, 3 to 4 days a week for 22 minutes.
Mm.
How's that working for you?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, so I think our GLP-1 program it's very, very comprehensive, but it does require a mind and lifestyle shift.
Yeah. As does our Trainerize app. I mean,
Yep.
we've got the app. You can come see us in person and train with us in person. We're going to give you kind of this same spiel.
Yep.
It's a lifestyle change. I got one new client who has been through with, several other trainers, and she was exhausted at the end of her training sessions. And I'm like, that's just not going to happen with me. I want you to feel stronger. I don't want you to feel exhausted. And I'm like, I want you to pick up your steps. I want you to pick up your water, your food.
Why was she feeling exhausted? Should she explain that?
Because they were doing like HIIT training. They were doing a bunch of HIIT, exhausted, burn the calories. Yeah. Like some weightlifting. One did some weightlifting, but didn't really give her any tangible. And from what and this is just me reflecting on what she was telling me. So there's no reason why it's exactly how it's happening. But
right.
My impression was she was never given an easily attainable goal every week where I just said, hey, where are your steps at?
Right.
Yeah, they're here. And I'm like, let's get them to here. Like,
there's no direction around that.
Yeah, make it attainable. And she's like, but I didn't work out, again last week. And I'm like, okay.
Right.
Did you get your steps in? Okay, great.
Right. Did you get your water?
Yeah. How do you feel? She's like, I feel so much better. I'm like, then that's a win.
Winning.
You don't have to kill yourself in the first week. And I'm like, in fact, you're not going to like it if you do that.
You're not going to stick with it.
Yeah, you're not going to stick with it at all. So I want
for you
something
for wrapping that around.
Yeah, I want you to be doing something that is attainable, and you start to see that lifestyle change because it feels good. You're not doing it because you feel like you have to and you want to lose as much weight as you can right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's because your lifestyle is changing and it's feeling better.
That's right.
So yeah, if you want to train with us, we've got the Trainerize app.
And that's really where the contentment comes.
Mm-hmm.
When you feel good about the accomplishment, like that's where the Santosha kicks in. Mm-hmm. So look at you. All the wisdoms.
Jeez.
All the wisdoms.
So if you can't train with us in person, we've got the Trainerize app. We also have nutrition that we can add on to that.
Yep.
Which
usually goes hand in glove.
Yeah, we're getting some really good reviews on the nutrition side and the recipes and how they're fast, fairly easy, don't have a ton of ingredients. So, and you can switch them if you want to. And then we have the Woman Warrior Cleanse.
Yep.
That is currently going, and we're seeing some progress with some people in that as well.
Which is really a huge lifestyle change.
Yeah,
this was not the cleanse that people thought it was going to be. Like, let's have 16 juices per day. It's like, no. No. Very much about detoxing
and
a whole lot.
There has been some, not really resistance, but just lack of awareness, I think, over how much it might take.
Yep.
Yeah. So we've got that going, and we just did our dates for YTT.
Yes.
So yoga teacher training starts in October.
Yes.
So our fall yoga teacher training, yoga teacher training starts in October. We've got how many weekends total?
There's a total of 8 weekends. Yes.
8 weekends. A lot, almost every weekend in October.
Yes, except for the first weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So all weekends in October, and then 2 weekends in November and 2 in December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in learning more about yoga, taking a deeper dive, we've got some people who, maybe have injuries and so they want to stay connected.
Yeah.
So if you just want to know.
And also like life transformation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what we're trying to make it, right?
Yes.
YTT is not just about learn about yoga. It's a lifestyle change. How can yoga change your life?
Yes.
Learning more about yoga, change your life. So, because it's not just exercise, people. Yoga is very different than what the West has turned it into.
Yes.
With all the hot Pilates and sculpt and.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was a trip over the weekend. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm going to say it. So over the weekend we had the Ayurvedic Woman program, the gals meeting for that, and they are just so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love every single one of them.
They are,
and they all contribute in different ways, and it's a blast. It's joyful to spend time with them on the weekends. And so like we're all huddled in our room,
Studio B,
and then all of the hot Pilates people.
The nooners.
The nooners.
12. I think it was 12:15.
Yeah, 12:15 or whatever it was. Was that an express class or was that a full hour?
I think it was full hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like no shade, no shade.
Getting your exercise.
Right, no shade.
Sure.
But just two totally different philosophies, and it's popular. It's popular.
Very popular.
Yeah. And
everybody wants to be thin and toned.
Right. I actually
is kind of an oxymoron to be thin and toned at the same time.
I actually saw there's this
Demi Moore can do it. Look at those toned arms she's got.
It's so bad. I feel like such a judgy bitch, but I'm judging. Yes, I am judging that.
We're making people aware.
Yes.
That's
God. Well, I was listening to, I was scrolling through the gram and
the gram.
the gram. And there's some British personal trainer.
I like her. Yeah.
No, this is a guy. This is a guy
okay.
that I was watching, and he'll put like a clip up of somebody saying something on their gram, and then he, kind of critiques it a little bit, but not in an obnoxious way. He's actually, super smart, et cetera. And usually puts people on that he's cheering on.
Nice.
Which is very cool. But this woman was talking about hot Pilates.
This is not it.
No, this was not the one. She was talking about hot Pilates and just like, I'm getting so thin and toned, right? And he said exactly that. He's like, there's no such thing as toned without building muscle. Like, so it's just, otherwise it's known as Skeletor, so
bones and skin.
Mm-hmm. So it was just very interesting. It's just a very different population that's in that space right now. I'm really very curious to find out how long that trend is going to last.
I don't think it'll be much longer, but we'll see.
I'm going to be very curious. So,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to jump on the bandwagon to teach it anytime soon.
I will not be teaching that class.
Got into the sculpt thing, but that one I cannot.
No.
Cannot do.
No, I can't. There's actually this woman who's on social media who is incredibly anorexic, who teaches hot Pilates, and like everybody follows her, and all of these young gals are like, "Oh my God, you're so amazing!" And like, you think Demi Moore is skinny, like it saddens me. It's
just the Mind Pump guys talk about it all the time. All these influencers really have eating disorders.
They really do. They really do. And the amount of propaganda that has gone into promoting that, again, just continues to fuck with women's minds.
Yeah.
And, it was like the time when you had said, I go into a sculpt class and I feel huge, because we are.
Yeah.
We are, especially when you're teaching it and everybody around you is, it's just very different. But the mental game that puts on women, again, it's just another, like, we've been around long enough to see all of the fitness trends that influence women's thinking. And so this is yet another one.
Yep. Jane Fonda workout.
Yep.
Boy, fell for that one.
Did you do Jane Fonda?
Oh, yeah.
No, you did not.
I did step aerobics in my living room.
Get
my parents' living room.
The fuck out of here.
Every day.
Did you buy a step?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Did you rock the leotard?
No.
Oh, okay.
No leotard.
Okay.
But I had the step with the multicolored.
Oh, yeah.
Those
little
risers.
like squares.
I had the ankle weights.
You had
I don't think I used them for that long, but I had them.
Did you have the Suzanne Summers thigh master?
Never had that one. But I did those actually like clamshells, and I did those.
Well, those are good exercises though for glutes and stuff with a band. But but you stepped aerobic. I
did Tai Bo too. For a while. Oh yeah, fell for that one too.
Do you know that guy's still alive and like still doing it?
What's his name? Billy Banks.
Billy Banks. Okay, this is the last.
That one was actually better though, because that actually was like kicking and punching and like that was.
Yeah. Did you do P90X?
No, I never did that one.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah,
I didn't do any of that stuff.
It looked really hard, and I was like, no, I don't want to do that. Which now is like, yeah, you overtrain. That's how you overtrain. Do P90X.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
You have been outed. I love it.
Outed myself.
I love it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Nope.
Ah.
Never did any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Wellness check-in.
Wellness check-in.
Let's hit it up. All
Okay.
right. You want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
All right. Hit it.
So my physical body I still have this like nerve thing going on my left-hand side.
Did you get any relief yesterday from
I
Dr.
did.
Kelly?
In fact, it just kind of right as we started this, it started to kind of
Ease up a little bit.
no, it
Seize.
started up again. But I am getting some relief, and she basically says it's going to take time. Like your body has been in one position for so long, and now it's trying to shift. And she said mainly it's my C2. When that atlas goes out, my C2 like does something, and that
Tweaks.
causes that nerve to just
Yeah.
straight down my trap and all the way down my arm. So,
Is it a weightlifting move, do you think?
I don't
That's
know.
All right.
I really have no idea.
Okay.
I don't think it really matters. I think it's just been in one position for so long
Right.
that it just goes back to the normal position.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Pillow?
I don't think it's my pillow.
Okay. Because I got a new pillow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I did one of those. Like, I totally fell for the TikTok shop thing, but it works.
My sleep is a bit different these days. So
Do
it's been a
tell.
it's been a little different. Got not just a dog in the bed.
Yeah.
But
Got a guy in the
got
bed.
another person. So
The guy in the bed now.
so there are
Can't like spread out.
yeah, I can't do like the little burrito like tucked in at the perfect pillow position.
You're
Just
you're
doesn't
so
quite happen.
funny the way you sleep.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I'm
Michael does the same
like,
thing.
Very
Oh yeah.
in one spot.
Yep.
Like,
Michael
I
does
don't-
the same thing, and he pulls it up all the way up here.
Yeah.
All the way up here.
Oh, yeah, gotta get warm
He lays
till 2 a.m.
arms right.
And he sweat to death.
And then all of a sudden he'll start going, I like that. And I'm like, boo. No. Like, you got to flip
Flip.
over, Holmes. You got to do it. So
Yeah.
then he'll take a side. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm not
I
complaining.
remember the first time we
And-
went to a race together, and you're on one side of the bed, and we're just laying like this. I'm like, that is impressive. I'm like side to side all night. I'm
Make
like,
my bed. All I have to do is just fold the sheet.
it's amazing. It's amazing. My shit is all fucked up. I got pillows between the knees.
I remember
got,
on the cruise, my
Oh, I know.
what do they call them?
Your cabin.
Yeah, the cabin cleaner.
Yeah.
Steward.
The steward. Yeah.
He'd come in.
room
He's like,
steward.
"Your room is so clean all the time." I'm like,
What do I do? He's like, I don't have a job. You make them unemployed.
"Yeah."
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I'm like, "Well, you don't have to do
I know,
much.
you
All you have to
literally
do is
just
flip it.
flip it down.
Done."
Oh my God.
Yeah. Not anymore.
That's nope.
And I'm not complaining.
No, of course
It's
not.
just different.
Right. Now, does he sleep the same? Like, is he a thrasher or is he move around
Not
a lot?
really.
No.
He moves around a little bit.
Okay.
But it's not bad.
Is he a side sleeper or is he a back sleeper?
He does a little more side sleeping.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. Pizzas tend to be side sleepers.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
which is good because there's a little bit of snoring that happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. Michael like, stop it.
Yeah.
Like, why?
And you got Bonsai on one side, which he takes like a third of the bed. So
You're like trapped. Like, I can't.
I'm trapped. So my sleep is not ideal right now. So I'm ready for that to start to get a little better.
Got it.
Ready.
On the energetic side of life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Energetic.
Yeah.
That would help. Mental, emotional. Working through little things, but we're doing a great job with that.
It's always the case.
Yeah. And just in work, want to still stay focused and, on what I need to do for what we're doing
Yeah.
and staying on top of everything there and preparing for the cruise and the trip and all that. So, yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm. And then, which going on a trip, which I'm extending my trip a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
So going to France in front of the cruise.
Yeah.
Now.
And then you'll
Which is
wind
exciting.
up. Then you'll wind up in France. As part of the cruise,
Mhm.
Marseille.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
south.
Looking at stuff to do, and I never really thought about what to do in France before. So it's kind of again mentally, emotionally exciting to figure all of that out as well.
Mm-hmm.
Intuitive. That's been, it always plays out in relationships, and so that's been playing out in my relationship as well. And the biggest thing lately has just been my Vata tendency to intuitively want to flee a situation if it gets hard.
Like, don't put your track sneakers on. Just okay, it's okay.
Run away.
Yeah.
Um,
I find that so fascinating.
it is.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
very
and
interesting.
when we talk about that from a doshic standpoint, it's pitas or fight.
They want to get in it. Like, no, let's talk about it.
Oh no, we in.
Vatas
We in. Or right. Vatas are like, flight. I have to leave.
If I just sit still and not say anything, it won't happen.
It'll
It'll
go away. And then kaphas are freeze.
Yeah.
Like,
Deadpan.
I don't know what's happening, and I am not going to say anything, and maybe it'll just stop.
Which I kind of have that too. It's weird. I kind of the kapha vata
Absolutely.
response. Be like, if I don't move, it'll go away, or I just leave and run away. So yeah. So that's interesting. And I don't know if that would be my intuition or if that's my mental taking over. I think it feels more intuitive, like I gotta run away, and then I have to kind of mentally force myself to be like, no.
Right. Well, and that could be
Kind of goes back and forth.
The ego hijacking the soul,
Mm-hmm.
and a go-to.
Yeah.
Like it's a familiar go-to, et cetera. And
whereas like maybe intuitively, like, you need to stay in this, right? And my mental is like, my ego's like, not safe, not safe, not
must
safe.
abort.
Don't feel good.
Right.
Yeah.
Must abort.
So, and then
But there's also an intuitive layer there that's just like, okay, I'm recognizing this is something that I would like to address.
Yep. And then spiritually, again, AWP weekends are always so nice for that. Doing some nidra, doing some chanting.
Yeah.
Just getting back into that stuff and realizing how much I miss it. So.
Same. So good. So good.
How about you?
Physically,
That's the hammy.
my ham is good.
Good.
My hamstring is good. I feel like it's, I would say 93%. So I did my first leg, specifically glute hamstring workout the other day. And I did not die. I did not need to cut my leg off. So that was good. But just being very mindful of it. I didn't go super heavy. I just wanted to get the motions back and actually feel something activated. And actually it was when we met with Christy, the great Christy Williams of Yoga 6, yesterday after, because you needed to go to the chiropractor, I was just packing up my bag and I just asked her, I was like, okay, as a bodybuilder, what do you recommend as the ultimate gluten hamstring if you were to hit 2 exercises? And she's like, thrusters and RDLs. I'm like, of course.
Yeah.
It's like sad face. But we also talked about how how thrusters, they're awkward. They're just awkward. And not the exercise itself, but the fact there's no really good machine.
You're humping the air.
Right.
Basically.
It's pretty much it. But like even like at
the Smith machine with the bar.
The Smith machine is annoying because
keeps your hips in one spot.
Yes. And also like if you want to go higher and then you have to like, and you do your reps. If you don't want to cramp in your hamstring, trying to re-rack it higher, it's very awkward. Versus if you re-rack it lower, it's fine. But then I'm like slivering out in this machine, like, and it just looks terrible.
Yeah.
So I mean, not that I care how it looks, but it's uncomfortable to get out of. And then you have the machines that like you clip in on the
Those
belt.
are so uncomfortable for me.
They hurt my back.
Yeah.
Like I feel a little bit in my glutes, but I feel more of it pulling on my low back. So I'm like, that's a bad idea. And then they have that other machine at the Milwaukee Planet Fitness, which you kind of get up on like a podium.
Yeah.
And the gap between where your upper back and your hips are is just, I don't know. There's just no good way to do it. So
probably be best if there was just like I don't know. Yeah. I don't even know if barbell doesn't really feel good across
it doesn't
the bladder either.
It doesn't.
Kettlebell maybe, but then you can't really get them heavy enough.
No, you just can't. They've got this thing called the booty the booty bar or something like that. I forgot, but it's like
Booty buster.
It's so, but it comes through the gram all the time. But it's like this strap that goes over your hips that hangs on each side that you can connect a dumbbell on each side.
Oh, that's not.
So I was actually thinking of getting it because, it's easy to transport for clients and stuff like that. And it's not expensive. I think it's like $50. But it looks more ergonomically comfortable, but I'd have to give it a try. Anyway, so those are my physical issues right now. It's trying to get my boot back in order. But my quads are starting to come in.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I want to grow my quads. So yeah. Let's see. Energetically, great. Feel like there's a lot of clearing that's happening in the world right now. And I'm very excited about that.
That's that super collider that you were talking about?
Yeah. The CERN super collider.
Yeah.
Shut off.
I have yet to look that up.
Yeah. Look it up. It's fascinating. I'll send you some rabbit hole kinds of things. But my sleep has been awesome. So good. I'm sorry. I realized that was really a bitchy thing to say.
It makes me feel like it hasn't been good, but it could be a lot worse, I guess.
It's actually I've been very focused on getting more sleep.
Yeah. And
that's been wonderful. I've had a couple of nights here and there just because of the heat and all of that kind of stuff.
The
heat's rough.
Affecting.
And I don't like sleeping with air conditioning, but I got to do it initially because it gets hot later on in the evening where we are. Like 8 o'clock at night, I'm like, dude, this is a lot. And then let's see, mentally, emotionally, girl, I am like in the game right now with the whole abundance practices. And I'm reading this book called I'm reading two books at the same time. One called The 4-Hour Workweek, which is a popular one.
Yeah.
It's been written in the past. It was written, I think, the first time in like 2009. So it's an older, good one, but I'm just catching up here. And I'm pairing that with I Will Teach You to Be Rich. And just different, it's not all about like, invest in stocks and bonds and, all of that stuff. There's definitely that technical part of it, but it's also like mindset and how do you want to live an abundant life? And like, girl, we're on it. Yep. We're on it. Like there's a lot of like these little checklists. I'm like, boom, we're there. So I've been, the thing I had shared in AWP this weekend is I've spent the past 8 years getting very dialed with my nutrition and building a body and building a strong mind and building a strong heart, et cetera. And now if I can put like 8 years
that discipline
into this, we're unstoppable.
Yep.
And I am psyched about it.
Yep.
And intuitively, it's like I know, yes, everything is dialed in. I'm very excited about that. And spiritually, I actually reached out to Karen, our Nilakanta meditation teacher, and I said, "Do you remember me? I've been off the Nilakanta bandwagon, and I would love to connect because she's always so inspiring."
Yeah.
And I might do, and if you're interested, I think she'll probably have another like level 2 review for people who have gone through the training and the initiation that just want to refresh. So I'm going to find out if and when she's doing that. And I want to do it again.
Yeah.
Get back into it. So
I miss those days when 20 minutes just went by like that.
And now it's like a struggle.
It's over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But love me some Nidra. Great weekend.
Yep.
How are you doing, people? How are you doing? This week, so we're going to give you a homework assignment. How about that? This week, we are going to give you the assignment of write down every evening before you go to bed. How are you doing physically, energetically, mentally, emotionally, intuitively, and spiritually? And if you want to share one day or a week's worth of how you're doing, send it to us via email. We would love to hear from you. Want to see what your practices are and where you feel like you're struggling. And maybe there's some tips that we can offer to you, but we always love to receive insight. So if you want to do that, either put it in the comments here in our YouTube channel, Or we'd actually prefer if you emailed it to us. info@thewomanwarrioracademy.com. And if you would like some feedback on that, we can also do a free 30-minute consultation and discuss that and discuss your goals.
Yeah.
And see what happens. So send it to us. Make it a homework assignment. Write it down and share with us. Even if you just take a picture of it, we'd love to hear from you. I think it'd be cool.
I love that.
All right. So the challenges we face when we're trying to achieve contentment. Do you feel content in your life?
Yes.
I love that. Yay.
Do you?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
I am like in this new giddy, excited to be up and alive every single day phase. Yes. I mean, talk to me in February when it's gray and it's awful. But but right now I'm like loving this. So dialed. And I like the other day when we were working out with the gals, and you coined it so perfectly. You're like, what a thing of beauty. Like just watching them work together and lift together is like, this is balls to the wall. I fucking love this.
Yeah.
Or boobs to the wall.
Yeah.
It was great.
Tits up.
Tits up, babes. So challenges. So talk to me about this list and where you got it from and like what you're thinking with why it's challenging.
Yeah. So asking the audience as well, like, do you feel content? And if the answer is no, big question is why are you not content? And so this list of 5 simple but not easy things that are maybe stealing away your contentment are things that I thought would be very important to talk about because they all have such huge ramifications, I think, even though there's just one each, 5 total. But each one of them have so many different ways that we get into this trap and become discontent. So I found these basically online and I just pick and, take the ones that I think would be the best to talk about and have the biggest ramifications and put them in a list so that we can go lots of different directions with any of them.
All right.
So the first one that I found online was the evolution trap. So this is
I like the title of this.
I know. Human survival originally depended on seeking more, acquiring resources, and never settling. Biologically, the brain rewards us with dopamine when we strive for a goal, not when we sit back and enjoy what we already have.
Because God forbid we enjoy what we already have.
And social media has just made this 10 times worse.
There's literally whole departments at these organizations focused on keeping people in the dopamine cycle. Literally.
Yeah. I mean, cell phones were based off of gambling, right? The games on cell phones.
Oh my God, you're right.
They're based off of gambling. The flashy colors,
the slot machine feel.
Just oh my
the
gosh.
chings.
Yeah. So the dopamine hits are pretty ridiculous. Because that's just what works with humans. That's just what we thrive on.
And we can't be content.
Yeah.
So I'm going to loop this just to the 4-Hour Workweek book that I'm reading. And I think it's like the second chapter. He talks about the premise of the book. And for those of you that have read it, sorry. But the premise of the book, and I think you should read it. I think you'd enjoy this. The premise of the book is like old mentality around being rich and new mentality. And the old mentality is I work, an 80-hour work week. I sock money into my 401k. I'm, strapped to a desk, one location, miserable for someday. I will be content when this happens. I will be content. Versus now it's like, actually, what do you really want? You're really working for freedom, space, time to pursue things that you want to pursue, et cetera. So he starts to flip that on its head, where accumulation is not the goal, but rather freedom is the goal. And that allows us to be way more content. So I'm psyched because I feel like what we're talking about in this podcast and the previous one is like in perfect alignment with what I'm reading in this book.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Number two,
the
the I'll be happy when mindset.
Yep.
We are conditioned to tie our self-worth and happiness to external achievements like a promotion, a better body, or reaching a specific milestone. This traps us in an endless cycle of temporary satisfaction.
Boom.
There's also, consumerism, also big with this.
Yes.
I'll be happy when I get that dress. Yeah, when you get that dress, you're not that happy.
Like, are you?
Yeah.
It lasts like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Even the better body. I think about when I really got dialed in on this, 8 or so years ago, and I would scroll through the gram and be like, wow, this hybrid athlete or, this fighter, they've got such a great body. If I can, I'd like to work towards that. Not necessarily like I want to be that, but rather like I'd like to work towards that. And now I look back on that and I'm like, I have that now. Mm-hmm. And I actually was more excited and more content and have been more content with the process.
Yeah.
Rather than like, it's great to be here versus where I was 8 years ago. Sure. And the process is actually the contentment. Mm-hmm. How about you?
When you look back at anything that was maybe hard or challenging, like that's where the real happiness and real contentment comes in because, it was hard while you were going through it and it sucked. And when it's done and you have the result, it's like, okay, it really wasn't about the finished product. It was about all the work that I had to do to get here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, and these are great. I mean, these are absolute challenges. Overcoming the dopamine and overcoming the mindset of when this happens, those are very real.
Yeah.
Those are very real.
And again, the powers that be feed off of us having those mindsets and the evolution.
And that's exactly what Santosha is. Santosha is a mindset. It is, you can actually choose to be content. Mm-hmm. We have developed and have evolved into creatures that we're only content when these certain circumstances happen or if we're being pushed along a path versus you can actually make a choice to be content.
Yeah.
You really can. Yeah. And which seems very close to this number 3 on the list, which is cultural conditioning. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Modern societies thrive on consumerism. Everyday media subtly and overtly communicates that we are lacking, constantly pushing the narrative that more is more.
I think the key word in this is lacking. Mm-hmm. Just like we say to the women in the Ayurvedic Women Program, you don't lack anything. Everything you need is right inside of you. Mm-hmm. If you just tap into that and allow that to blossom, not only will you get contentment, but you will throw off the shackles of cultural conditioning and actually start to experience freedom.
Yeah.
Which is an amazing sensation. Love it. Number 4.
Misunderstanding the concept. People often confuse Santosha with complacency. It's boring.
Yes.
If I'm not working towards something, if I don't have something on the docket that I'm trying to do. So they worry that being content means giving up on ambition or accepting toxic situations, making the practice feel counterintuitive.
This is huge. This is absolutely huge. People who often confuse Santosha with complacency, that's bullshit. Being complacent means that you're actually pretty apathetic.
Mm-hmm. Inert. Yeah.
Being
moving.
Santoshic is actually like, everything's great. Like, what do I really need? Do I need a 15th pair of no bull shoes? I don't. Do I want them? Yes. That's my dopamine cycle. I can admit it. It's so exciting when you open the box and they're so pretty. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yes, I too have a dopamine cycle.
Mm-hmm. We all do.
But I also choose every single day just to be happy. I'm like, I'm perfectly content. Like literally, if I were to die right now, I'm good. Mm-hmm. I'm good.
Yeah.
Are there still things that I would like for us to do. And like, absolutely, I don't want to be shortchanged, but if I had to go, I've had a life well lived.
Yeah.
I still think I can live a lot more, but yes, but I'm not complacent. And this other word in here, I think, is very potent. Worry.
Yeah.
I worry that being content means I'm giving up. And I think we get a lot of that bullshit in society. Like
Keeping up
with the Joneses.
others. Yeah.
Yes. And then number 5.
Unresolved mental habits. If you're prone to negative self-talk, I'm not good enough. Your mind actively resists finding goodness or joy in yourself and your current reality.
That fucking drives me insane. The negative self-talk. When it's, look, we all have it internally.
Yeah.
But when it's turned outward and you come into contact with somebody who just has constant negative self-talk, it's like, dude, it's toxic. Like, no.
You're dragging me down.
Dude, you're bringing me down.
Yeah, and their aura and their energy around them is just,
yes.
Shit just attracts to them
Yes.
because of that negative energy.
And you're absolutely right. They do attract other negative energy that comes in their direction.
Putting it out in the universe. So,
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
yeah, what do you expect to get when that's all you think about
No.
and talk about?
Yep. Nope. There is good in everything. Even when things are really, really difficult, it is testing you karmically.
Yeah.
To move forward, to develop stronger habits, stronger mindset, and ultimately to achieve an abundance mindset, which includes being content. Like, when is it really enough?
Whenever you are okay with it
Yes.
being enough.
And it's interesting because in society, we see that like, oh, success is, the big house and, the car and all of that kind of stuff. And I will say, and I think this is just because of, the yoga philosophy and lifestyle, et cetera. But I look at all that stuff and I'm like, that is very stressful. I was thinking about that. It's very stressful. Like, who the hell wants to maintain all of that shit?
Yeah. 3,000 square foot home.
Oh,
5 vehicles and boat and RV and no, thank you.
no. I was thinking about that today, that like you, my life moves very quickly. It's, there is no grass that grows under our feet. It is get up in the morning and we're getting after it until we go back to sleep. And then it's rinse and repeat. And I love everything about it. And at the same time, if you have so much that you have to maintain, that is not possible.
Yeah.
I think to myself, it's like, for the most part, everything it is that I need is in my knapsack that's out there in the hallway. It's like my glasses, my awesome lip balm, cell phone, whatever accoutrements I need to manage my injuries when weightlifting. But like just the speed in which, like, we saw each other this morning, right? It was I trained 2 clients, saw you, flew back to the house, where it's like, 20 minutes of a ride, can throw my stuff in the laundry, feed the cats, eat something, and get here to the studio within like a 40-minute window.
Yeah.
When you have a lot of shit to maintain, that's just not possible. It's like everything is organized and I'm content. It's like, great. I just put on my shoes and go.
Yeah.
Tell me about the negative self-talk you were saying, been there.
I have that, I think we both do, but that little perfectionist problem where it's just not quite good enough. And the cultural conditioning, the evolutionary trap, those, again, they're feeding off of people's thoughts on that.
Yep.
And so just, you want to be perfect, then you have to have this. If you want to be perfect, then you have to have this degree. You want to be perfect, then you have to have. And so not achieving those things, I think I would do a little negative self-talk of like, well, why am I not doing those things? And it just didn't ever go anywhere. I guess kind of came to the point where I was like, I need to affirm positive things in my life. And then you put that out in the universe, and like, I live in abundance. Like
Love it.
I have enough money. I have all the money that I need. And that starts to change things.
Mm-hmm.
And being content with the money that I do have, being grateful for the money that I do have, helps with contentment. And it just, it just really kind of keeps me a little more calm and less stressed and less worried about, you know me,
Yep.
I'm a stress ball. So I like to worry about everything.
The ship will cut in half. He talks about that. The author talks about that in this book, The 4-Hour Workweek. And I thought this was really amazing. He says, focus on and maximize what you're good at.
Mm-hmm.
We tend to focus on the things that we're not good at to try to become average at, when you're losing all of your abundance and magic by doing that. Now, it's not to say like if you're just interested and you're like, hey, I wonder if I shored up this in my life, what it would look like, et cetera. But when you're talking about the use of time and energy, why are you focusing on the things that actually you're probably not even that interested in?
Mm-hmm.
To do what? To look like, you're well-rounded, whatever. But rather really focus on and be content with the things that you're really good at, because you are not going to be an expert in everything.
And that's a big link to my Dharma type.
Yes.
As an educator,
Yes.
you are a master of nothing and a
generalist.
A generalist in lots of different things. And so that in itself, being content that those are your limits. I'm not going to master anything, but I'll know a little bit about everything, and I'm content with that.
Yes.
So
love it. That's what always used to drive me nuts about academia. Academia is like, you have to have a specialty. And, I'm like, no, I like liking a lot of different things. So
can I be an expert in my life?
yeah. Yes.
I mean, that's the big shift that I feel like I've done, is I've now become an expert in my experience in my life, and I can share it with people, and they can either take it or leave it.
Teach from your life's curriculum.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I know it to be true because it happened to me.
Right.
So
I have firsthand experience.
I don't have to have the PhD or look, no, in this book it says this, and I've been to this, archaeological dig, and I know. I'm like, I don't know.
No.
Even if I've seen the archaeological dig, I don't know.
Right. Do I even care?
Yeah. Anyway.
These are great.
Yeah.
All right, friends. Review. Challenges that will fly in your face when you are trying to be content. The evolutionary trap, the I'll be happy when, the cultural conditioning, misunderstanding what Santosha actually is. It's actually not complacency, and unresolved mental habits like negative self-talk. So think about those things. Where do your challenges lie? Do any of these relate to you? Do all of them? Some of them? None of them? We'd love to hear from you. info@thewomanwarrioracademy.com. And Truth Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
So this is from another YouTube channel from Sebastian. And this is something that he said in one of his videos that I thought was really cool and kind of fit this. With contentment, when your mind is calm, your decisions improve. When your decisions improve, your results improve. When your results improve, your confidence grows. Everything is connected.
100%.
Yeah. So I thought that was really important with contentment, that contentment brings that calmness.
Yes.
That calm to you, that when you are calm and in a good state, you can make good decisions. And that just snowballs into...
Everything flows from there.
Yeah.
We cannot make good decisions when we are discontent.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's the name of his channel again?
Might have to link in the show notes because I can't
Okay.
the specific title.
Okay, no problem. We will get it in the show notes. Friends, that's it. You got anything else?
No, that's it.
There you go. Santosha, contentment doesn't mean you're complacent. It means that you are okay with how things are and still working on yourself because we're doing that every single day. We always want to be 1% better in whatever way. We are only 152 subscribers away from 500 on YouTube. Please click subscribe. We would be forever grateful. Share it with a friend. Guess what? You don't even have to listen. You don't.
You don't have to like it.
You don't even have to like it. Just click it. All right? We'd love for you to
Consume it. Consume it.
You will be content.
Yes.
If you
So
click.
content when you do it.
I love it. So we're not that far away. So if you would be so kind as to support us, we would be forever grateful. And I think that's it.
Yep.
Love you guys so much. Thank you for joining us as always. Be content, go forth and prosper, and Jai Bhagwan, may your soul be victorious.
Is life hard? Yeah, it's really fucking hard. And you can also have the life it is that you want. You just got to work for it.